Hi guys, what's up? It's Bella. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to sit down with you guys today and just do like a little get ready with me. I wasn't really able to talk about the makeup products because things got juicy and we talked a lot. So I'm gonna link everything down below for you guys, but I had you guys ask me questions and I answered as many as I could. I hope you guys enjoy this little get ready with me. I definitely want to do some more soon and I'll fix my background in the next one. I promise you. Okay, I hope you enjoy and let's get on with the video. First question is, how are you enjoying having a house versus an apartment? And let me tell you, it is a world of a difference. Like, you can't compare the two at all. Having an apartment was great. I had very nice apartments. I lived in very luxurious ones, and I'm definitely blessed that I was like able to do that and I had the opportunity to do that. But there's nothing better than not having neighbors, not being able to lease something. Like, I just felt like it was such a waste of money for as long as I did it for, in my personal opinion. I don't know. I just had the money to buy and I was like, I'm gonna buy. Like, I'm not gonna keep wasting my money on an apartment. So I don't know, I love it. Like, I love the freedom. I love being able to do what I want. I had some really crazy apartment horror stories, especially in my last one, like getting an eviction notice for my dog barking. So I definitely can explain, you know, more things and like go into a story time, but there's just nothing better. I can do literally whatever I want to my house and I don't have to worry about my like lease renewing or all that kind of stuff. I don't know, it's a lot. Although it's more expensive to have a house, like you definitely spend a lot more money because you don't have like a maintenance team and there's a lot of random expenses that go into having a house, like a lot. But wouldn't trade it for the world. I love the independence and I'm so proud of myself that I bought a house at 22. Like, I feel like that's really unheard of and I'm like proud that I was able to do it. It says not a question, but can you do an updated makeup / skincare routine? I actually just did a little mini makeup routine in one of my vlogs, but I can do like a more in-depth one now that I have a vanity and like I can have it all cute. And then I definitely can do an updated skincare routine at some point in an upcoming video, so just stay tuned. What do you love most about living in Florida? There's so many things that I love. I love that I created my own independence and I moved away. I think it's so important to move from the state that you were born in and like create your own rules and kind of like make your own roots. I love the like outdoorsiness here in Florida. It's so nice. I love Tampa specifically because it's so hip and people like we're all like hip, I guess. How do you say it? Like, I don't know. Just like the culture here, like the area. Not necessarily like all the people, obviously, but the area is just very growing. It grows a lot and there's always something to do. We keep up with everything here in Tampa, especially the people that are like in my age. I feel like it's just very like hip. It's very happening. I don't really know how else to describe it. But I mean, come on, it's Florida. Like, mental health is thriving here and the very nice weather. We have Disney, amazing. Literally love Disney. All of my family is here now too, which is amazing, but just in general, Florida is just the place to be. Like, I live where people vacation and people like come here to vacation, and the fact that I live here, it's pretty cool. And I just love being in Tampa. Like, this is the place to be. I love it. I love that I've created my life here and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years? Job, location, relationship? In 5 years, I definitely will still be in Tampa, I'm pretty sure. I could definitely see myself moving to Sarasota and getting land, like when I'm ready to have children and building a house. But right now, I'm very happy in Tampa. Job, I'm still gonna be doing what I'm doing, still gonna be doing social media, hopefully even more full-time, but also doing the job for my parents. My dad patented the first ever fire extinguisher stand in the world. And we also just patented a medical safety stand, first one in the world, very proud of it. And my mom is now the CEO, my dad's the founder, and I'm the only other person that works for the company. And we have 2 manufacturing centers, Wisconsin and North Carolina. I am basically being groomed to take over the company and become CEO and carry on the Goria legacy because our last name has so many roots in Greensboro, North Carolina. It has so many roots in so many places, and I'm so proud of being able to come from a very like entrepreneurial family and a very business-driven family. So that is definitely a blessing. I got a boogie. Gotta get this boogie, guys. So yes, gonna be taking that over. I will definitely be married by then, 100%. And yeah, that's all that I can kind of talk about now. I mean, I don't really know of anything else. How many LV bags do you own and what are your favorites? So I can definitely do like a separate video on this. Also, this blush is literally amazing. I own, God, all in all of my bags, including like big luggage pieces, cosmetic stuff, I probably own over 50 bags, 50 like designer items that are just like bags and that kind of thing. But LV, I don't know. That's definitely like the most of my bags is Louis Vuitton. It's my favorite designer. My favorites, I love the like mini bum bags, love the high-rise bum bag. I also love the backpack that I just got, the 2. I just did a video on those 2, so those are amazing, but I love anything Louis Vuitton. It's such a good brand. Top 5 perfumes right now. Oh my freaking goodness, this is hard. Oh gosh. Burberry Her is definitely one of my favorites. I love Baccarat Rouge. The Valentino, but the gold one. That one is phenomenal. Also, Glossy AU is a top favorite. And Louis Vuitton California Dream. I don't even have it, but I love that one. And I asked for it for Christmas and I'm pretty sure I'm getting it. And that one is just phenomenal. Like Louis Vuitton California Dream is so good. Career advice? I love this question because I feel like I can give some good career advice. Let's talk. I definitely have a different upbringing than a lot of people who I guess would say like they paved their own way. Like, yes, I've also paved my own way with kind of this job, but with my other one, it's not that it's being given to me. I'm working extremely hard for it, like extremely hard. We have expanded to over, I think now like 400 stores in the US. So really working hard for it and to be able to like hold this even more near and dear to my heart. Some of my favorite career advice that I could give you is that nothing is forever, right? Like if you don't want to do something long term, then that is totally fine. Those are like the points of life where it becomes experience. There was like a reason that you did it for maybe a short period of time or something. I also encourage you to find a job and something that you love that the second you wake up, it's on your mind and you get so happy. Like the second my alarm goes off, like I'm not a snoozer. I've definitely missed my alarm a few times the past few weeks. So I've just been exhausted. But literally the second I wake up, I'm like, oh my gosh, I get to film today. Like, oh my gosh, I get to sell some fire extinguisher stands that my dad made. Like, I don't know. I love my life. I love my job. I love both. It's definitely a very hard balance being a girl who's not just full on social media because I wanted more for myself than that. And I don't know. I mean, I love doing both. And I think it's important to find things that make you want to get up out of bed. Like, I feel like that's like my best advice. And of course, there's gonna be certain days where you're like, oh my gosh, like I've got a lot going on today. Like, how do I kind of take on the day itself? But I will say, when you have a passion for something, you need to find something in the field where you can use that passion and use that gift that God gave you. How many days do you work out? Do you have any good tips on food to eat or make? What's your favorite snack? I could definitely do a whole separate video, so let me know if you guys want that. I work out about 4 to 5 days a week. Sometimes I work out 3, just depending on my work schedule. I do have tips on good food to eat. I kind of right now in this season of life, I'm eating a little plain because I'm just trying to lose some weight and kind of tone up more. But I have some good healthy recipes. I could definitely do like a what I eat in a week video. I feel like that would be a good video. Or even like if it's not on YouTube, I can definitely do it on like TikTok and Instagram Reels. So make sure you're following me over there because I do a lot of stuff over there too. My favorite snack, that's kind of hard. I really love like carrots and hummus. I know that's kind of basic, but I don't really snack. I'm not a snacker. I'd rather have like 3 good meals and call it a day. Although I do snack on Swedish candy throughout the day, because that is something I'll never give up. It's like my favorite thing ever. What is one of your favorite jewelry pieces and where did you purchase it? I'm wearing them right now. I don't really switch out my necklaces because I love wearing them. I definitely need to get more into trying out other things. But so this one is a Van Cleef. It's a vintage Alhambra and I got it on Rodeo Drive. I wanted it to be special. I wanted this for a couple years. So I took myself to LA last year on a work trip and got this on Rodeo, and it's so special because it has a meaning behind it. It wasn't something that I just like ordered online. And then this beautiful piece right here is fully custom, even down to the gold. We had a family heirloom and my mom had it melted down into my favorite word, which is love. And then this chain was actually my Azat's, who lived in Iran for her whole life. And my mom had the chain broken down into this portion now. And then I have one on my wrist here too. So it's very special. Like the whole thing is custom and I love that. And then these are from Iran as well. A beautiful, huge ruby. I love it. Or maybe it's garnet. I'm not 100% sure. I just love any of my jewelry that is from Iran mainly. And then obviously I love this because it's just so classy and I wanted this for so long and there's a story behind it. How do you stay positive when you're going through a hardship? This is a freaking really good one. Cecily asked me this one, my bestie. It's difficult. It's difficult to stay strong during a hardship. I am not going to lie, because you kind of just doubt everything and you kind of don't really know what's happening. But I just kind of trust God that he already knows the plan that he has for me and he already knows exactly what I'm going to be going through and he has equipped me to take on these things. It's actually been a really hard past couple of months and I'm obviously not going to talk about it because it's very personal, but it has to do with some issues and just some things that have been going on that just don't really make a lot of sense to me, right? Like I can't justify someone else's actions. I don't know, like I can't make sense of something, but then I have to lean on God, who is trying to make it make sense and trying to give me like a better idea of how someone might be feeling. And so that's been a little difficult for sure. But again, it's all about leaning on God and having faith in him that he knows what's happening and he wouldn't put me in something if I wasn't equipped for it. How do you manage YouTube and run your parents' business? This is freaking hard. I'm on my lunch break right now, guys, and I'm filming for YouTube. I don't really ever get a break. I know it seems like my life is all like uppity and stuff. I really like don't get a break ever. Working for your parents, when they're your bosses, what they say is what goes, and you have to literally take them seriously and differentiate like parents and bosses. So that's a little difficult, but I'm literally on my lunch break right now. It's 12:30, and although I have my own schedule, and I do have a very like cush schedule where I wake up, like I can work out, like I can just start working at 9, just kind of whenever I want. Like my parents aren't super strict. Like if I want to get my nails done midday, I can, because it's something that I'm filming for. My coffee is freaking hitting right now. But it's like a constant thing. Like I'm not just someone who can just wake up at whatever time I want and just kind of go about my day. Like I used to be able to do that when I first started with my parents, because I just like didn't have as much on my plate, but now I do. Like now I'm literally a vital, crucial part of my parents' corporation, and also doing my own thing. Like I want to make a name for myself, and also I love doing this. Like this is where I thrive. I thrive here, I thrive talking to people, I thrive in the field of like construction. I think I manage them both so well because I'm so passionate about both of them. And I think that's what literally gets me out of bed, is that I am going to carry on the GRWM legacy, which is such an amazing legacy. I'll have to give you guys more details about like the background of my family, and then also just like do what I love, which is filming. And I'm able to integrate both when I travel for my parents and that kind of thing, and still take photos and stuff, but they're both like full-time jobs. Like I literally have 2 full-time jobs, and I love it. Like I love to work. I have always been this way. You know, I've always been into hardcore business and all this stuff, so that's absolutely no issue. I love it. Like there's nothing more that I love than being able to carry on this legacy that my dad has built and my mom has also built, and then being able to do what I love, which is like talking to you guys and like fashion and filming and all of that kind of stuff. I love it so much. Someone said your job looks so fun. Are you hiring? No, sadly. It's a family-run business. It's woman-owned. My mom owns it, and no, sadly we are not hiring. Everyone always asks me that, but I wish we were, because I'd love to like have more people here and give them like a great workspace, but no, sadly not hiring. Someone asked me what my ethnicity is. So I am half Persian, half Lebanese, and I'm very proud of that, as you can see with this here. Also, I just started touching my neck and I literally got a rash, like hives. It's literally crazy. But yes, I'm a half Persian, half, I'm brain farting so hard right now, guys. Half Lebanese and half Iranian, and I love it. I'm a huge fan of both. My Jaddu was a Lebanese immigrant, and my Baba was also a Persian immigrant, an Iranian immigrant, and they worked so hard to get our family to where we are now, and I'm so proud of that. So, I mean, I love it. I love my ethnicity. We have the best food, and I love having like that to bring with me everywhere, like my culture. How many dogs do you have? I have 2. I have Dolce and I have Delilah, and I love both of them so much. They're my favorite things ever. I'm just partial to dogs. I freaking love dogs. They're literally the best. I need to spray myself, so I need to like close my mouth. Dogs just make you so happy. Like they are seriously the best creatures ever. I love them. I got Dolce because I was definitely a little depressed in life. And I got him, and I was depressed in college because I literally hated the college that I went to. And I got him, depression literally went away. I've not been depressed since. And I got Delilah because he needed a little companion. And I got her just like 3 or 4 months after I got him. But yeah, dogs are the best. I am not a cat girly. I will never be a cat girly. I get asked all the time, like, do you like cats? And like, we had 3 Persian cats growing up, but they were like outdoor cats. I don't like the hair. I don't want them climbing on the counters or like in the bowls. Like, I think that's gross. That's just my personal preference. I love dogs. They like are good protectors. I can take them with me when I go places and like on a leash and stuff, which you can also do with cats, but like dogs are just elite. I love them. I can appreciate cats from afar, but I'm also allergic to them, and I'm not trying to mess up my allergies and stuff and have hair all over me. So my dogs are like hypoallergenic, which is so nice. I'm not even gonna lie, like kittens are so cute. Like I love a good kitten, but like when they like are full grown, I don't know why. Like I don't know if it's a disconnect for me, but I don't like them. So yes, someone asked me, are you ever gonna get any other animal besides a dog? No. Not a cat, that's for sure. Not happening, but I will get more dogs in the future. Gonna put on my lippy. What YouTubers do you binge watch? I know, ironic question. That's actually so funny. So I watch Paige all the time. You guys know Paige. She's like one of my really good friends. Watch her all the time. Love her. I also love Olivia Jade. I've always loved her. I've loved her since before her Sephora collab. I still have that thing. Like, she's just great. I watch a lot of like travel videos because I'm traveling out of the country next year, and I'm so excited for that. I'm literally going to get my passport today, and I needed to look good. So I was like, this is the perfect time to film a get ready with me. So I watch like a lot of travel content, a lot of like fishing content with my boyfriend because he's really into that, and I've honestly gotten really into like the whole fishing stuff. You know, I'm in Florida, so I might as well fish if I can. But other than that, like I don't watch too much YouTube, which is actually kind of ironic as well because I'm a YouTuber, but I get so inspired by videos. Like if I sit down to just like enjoy them, I literally can't, because I want to buy stuff, I want to like film stuff, I want to do a bunch of things. So it's not like a wind down for me. It's a little bit harder for me to do that, and then I'm thinking about like content and like how I can film this and stuff. So it's not a wind down for me, which sucks. It used to be, but not anymore. But it's something I do enjoy to watch like throughout the day if I'm eating lunch or something. But I do love a good Netflix show. That's like my all-time favorite. Someone asked me, when will we get to meet your boyfriend? I feel like he's been in a few vlogs. I definitely think he has. Maybe he hasn't, but I think he's been in a few. I definitely am gonna do some more content with him. He just has a crazy work schedule that like we're kind of like, we're together for 4 days and then we're like not together for 4 days. So it's a little bit difficult, but he is actually the best. I lucked out so well, and he has just been so perfect. Like he literally is just such a good guy. Last question I'm gonna answer is, how did you find God in your religion? So I was born and raised a Christian. I've always had really strong faith, and I was raised in the church, and that's something that I will always hold close to my heart. Although there were so many times where I was like, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be doing this. Like I'm glad that I was kind of like forced to do it. I love it. I mean, I have such a good relationship with God. Like I'm constantly in my like dwelling space with him. I'm constantly praying, I'm reading my Bible, I'm doing my devotional. I think a lot of people think it's some crazy thing that you have to like really just, I don't know, like devote all your time to, which is not true. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like Christianity is such an amazing thing, and I'm so proud to be a Christian, and I love my relationship with God, that I'm able to kind of just like talk to him whenever I want, and I could just speak to him, and he knows my heart, and he helps guide me to make the right choices. But he's also there for when I don't make the right choices, and I go back to him and he can kind of like redeem me, and I don't have to feel like that guilt or anything like that. I encourage you to find a church near you and go see if they're like non-denominational and see how you like it, because the Holy Spirit be speaking and you get like goosebumps. Like it's amazing. All right, you guys, that is gonna be it for this little get ready with me plus answering questions. I definitely want to do another one soon. There were only like 5 or 6 that I didn't get to. You guys asked me a lot, and I definitely want to do another one soon, especially once my background is more put together and a little bit nicer. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to kind of like shed more light on me and what I do, and kind of give you advice and just kind of like get to know me more. My quote of the day is, you're not always going to be motivated, so you must be disciplined. I may or may not have done this as a quote of the day before, but it's really important to understand that motivation kind of comes in waves and it's not always gonna happen. So you have to be disciplined enough to tell yourself, it doesn't matter if I'm feeling motivated right now or not, I must do it because this is what's good for me. And when you push through those things, it like builds so much character. I've talked your ear off for way too long. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my very next video. Don't forget to check out my past couple of videos and stay tuned for my future ones. And I'll see you guys in my very next one. Mwah. Bye.